He is a dynamic and results driven executive with 33 years of experience across a range of business facets.
This brand can make into top 300 in the Indian pharma market. By the time we sold 24 crores of bulb in the Indian market, a lot of foreign companies going to come to India. Hats off to Mr. Zishan and Havels.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the esteemed FaceTime with Leaders, an initiative by World Development Corporation. My name is Taneol, and I'm an anchor at World Development Corporation. FaceTime with Leaders is a platform for industry veterans to come together to share their knowledge, ideas, thoughts, and best practices with one another, as well as with upcoming industry leaders. In a nutshell, we attempt to encapsulate the multi-decadal learnings of all our industry stalwarts. We hope that by conducting these FaceTime with Leader interviews, we can bring together a global community of eminent personalities. By bringing together such personalities on one platform, we hope to play a part in inspiring the lives of other leaders. Great learnings from great leaders undoubtedly assist everyone, right? They help us to identify, nurture, and work on trade secrets that have already proven a success formula for so many. And this is what we aim for with these sessions by making them a gathering of industry stalwarts and a knowledge sharing community. We have one such industry giant on FaceTime with Leaders with us today, Mr. Krishna Kumar Sethuraman. We welcome you on the show, sir. He is a dynamic and results driven executive with 33 years of experience across a range of business facets, namely product management, account management, and business development, amongst others, with expertise in sales and marketing, executive, leadership, and brand building. He has dedicated 2.5 decades to the pharmaceutical industry and 8 years to the renewable energy industry. He is renowned for his strategic acumen and outstanding history of generating revenue expansion. His expertise extends across various industries, including electronics, pharmaceuticals, and healthcare, where he has consistently delivered outstanding results through innovative strategies and effective team management. Private Limited, he has co-founded and provided strategic direction to the company, making remarkable contributions in a short span of time. Under his leadership, the company has established a robust network of distributors and retailers, generating substantial revenue and securing a notable market share in India's electronic sector. So, sir, what are some strategic steps or decisive measures you took that help you step up the corporate ladder?
Oh, first of all, thanks, Tanay, for the nice introduction. As you said, it's 2.5 decades in pharma and almost 8 years in renewable energy. If you look back, I started my career in 91. I was basically started my career in sales. I learned the art of sales. In young days, we used to do track the customers, enjoying the customer relationship, and achieving the target. In 1999, I became a first-time manager, and within 8 years of time, I reached head office. So if you look at my career in the ladder as a leader, is very fast. You asked very good questions. So to be precise to your questions, you said decisive steps or initiatives. What are the steps I have taken? I want to tell because it's a big journey, and if you look at any projects, we used to take strategic initiatives or implementation. I want to share three of the things which make some people interesting also. In my career in 2005, I was in Hyderabad. I was in charge of Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. That time, the old Andhra Pradesh of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh together. Our organization decided to launch exclusive cardiology division to launch a new product for hypertension. So it was 2005. The challenge here was we are the company known for dermatology background for skin product. We are the leaders. So to cardiologist, our acceptance and credibility was not there. So my strategic step number one was how to penetrate to this cardiologist at this background. So we took a step of form a stylish winning team of sales executive. So normally sales executives will be recruited. Now, what the training we are given was as a product specialist. We nurture them all the scientific details, all technical training we are given. So our executive become a product specialist. So they are empowered to conduct a different type of independent meeting with renowned doctors, big knowledgeable doctors. So we are able to do a lot of scientific activities, implemented head office strategies. It's a complete 100% implementation. A lot of energy was there, and they have got all the pride, and it clearly shows their competency was now far ahead of other fellow competitors. That was my main aim. The result was within 2 years of time, we become top 10 in the two states in the operating market. All my executives, managers achieved the targets in February itself. It's quite amazing. And all the 35 people were eligible for international trip. And that project made me to come to head office also. So winning team and the competency team was my first strategic step, which has made a landmark performance. Number two, I want to tell you, when I moved to head office, Bombay, so our top manager decided that this brand can make into top 300 in the Indian pharma market. So that time we were touching only 1 or 2 crores, but management thought and we also felt. So the entire strategy was being aligned for business brand building. So the line of actions were we have got a young team. My age was 39. All my ages, my first line managers, so 20, 25, 30, 34 was second line. So very budding team. We have traveled. My marketing team, my medical marketing team, and my technical team and my sales team, we all walked in one way, and there was a continuous training of sales. The feedback mechanism was super from top to bottom and bottom to top. Those days, without any WhatsApp, it will travel very fast with a mail of things. So the implementation and scientific meetings, we have done very innovative scientific meetings across the country, pan India. All the campaigns, it was spent like a mela with high energy and enthusiasm. Result in 2009, we achieved top 300 position in the Indian pharma market. It was a decision we have taken. We have implemented that. And number two, I want to share. Number three, which I want to share, was when I moved to another pharma company in Pune-based company. It was a big team. I have not handled such a big team. I was handling a team of 1,000 people. The geography includes Nepal. So here the challenge was to introduce operational efficiency mission in that area. So we reframed the organization structure. We put a key performance index for all the cross-functional. We change a structural review, and we introduce a app, sales field force app, so that we reduce so many tool programs aligned with customer plannings. And we also introduce uh, Star Award program, and we have done web-based scientific meeting, which reduced so much cost those times, but the technology driven at that time, so it was cost was less. So we reduced the cost of marketing expenses 10%, and other area, what are the loopholes we have plugged properly. The result, we almost achieved that 17% profit, such a big 300 crore division. That was my third decisive things which I want to tell you. These are the three things which I thought I can share.
So, what inspired you to co-found Cospro Energy, and what are some ideological bases that you run the company on?
Good question. So I was 2 decades of pharma. Why into LED? See, if you look at my last assignment in pharma was a big division and big. So I'm basically a person wanted to explore more as a personality. Even in pharma, when I was doing peak cardiology performance, I moved to gynec. So when I was doing big divisions, I was looking at what's happening in India. I don't want to be only with one company or one department only. So I want to explore more. If I do introspect myself, basically this idea or this inspiration comes. I read a lot of books. If you look at that books like It Happens in India by Mr. Kishore Dayani, it talks about retailers, was the retailer giant those days. So he written a book. I read the book for connecting dots, where IIMs were doing a lot of startups. Such a renowned institute, instead of working, they started a one. And another book I inspired was Good to Great, where how great companies have been formed. So basically, these are the books which me inspired, like let us me explore more. That time I saw LED movement was happening in India. One of my friends is also having a LED company. Used to tell then I went to deep into the market. I did the market research of LED movement. That time government is also was pushing, because from conventional light to LED, we can say 30 to 35% of energy. So government is also pushing. When I do market research, I observe following things like the influence of for leading the LED business and the clear gaps. What are the leaders is having? That also we found out. Number three, we found out the dominance of Chinese companies and cheaper companies, the cheapest bad quality products were available in Tier 1 and Tier 2 territories. The lack of awareness, even though retailers were selling LED lights, but they don't know how to differentiate good and bad LED. And the market was phenomenally growing. So this inspired me to come into LED segment. If you look at ideological difference, yes, there's a big ideological difference because one side pharma market, which was a big, almost 1 lakh crore, whereas the LED market, it is a very upcoming market of 10,000 crore. So basically in pharma, it was already set, all things were set in this market. It is a old, matured market. So the critical function for pharma is totally different. Whereas a niche segment like LED, where the market is going, we have a lot of challenges. So we have to control many critical functions to establish when it is a niche market. These are the basic ideology different. Fundamentally, both business are same, but we need to control as per the critical function of the market and the size of the industry.
Under your leadership, Cospro Energy Private Limited was ranked among the top 10 startups in the electronic sector by Industry Outlook magazine in 2021. How did you go about achieving this feat?
Yeah, if you look at, see, when we started our company, we made our strategy very simple because that was a saying. The strategy was not simple, it is not a strategy at all. So we made our strategy very simple. We want to give quality product. That was our number one motto with good attracting packaging. And we straight away moved to Tier 1 and Tier 2 territories, where we found that the quality was not reached to that area, where we found the top companies were not focusing on that area. So number three, we right from the day one, we were giving BIS standard, that's a government standard quality, that we are ensuring that. And also, we are the first people to educate all the retailers how to identify good LED, bad LED. If you look at previously, Gold was not able to identify that. Then Titan, Tata took the initiative how to find what is a good gold and bad gold by using the calorimeter. So like that, we not also educated the customers what are the parameters to find out a good LED. So, and we demonstrated that. We did a lot of retailers meeting to educate our retailers. That was our strategy. By 2021, our company has almost crossed 4 years or 5 years of time. By the time we sold 24 crores of bulb in the Indian market. If you look at the population of India, at least 30 crore population we must have entered. And by the time we have captured 7,000 retailers in Indian market. By the time this Outlook magazine industry recognized through the market performance, it was highly motivated us also in that time.
So how and when did you develop an interest in ESG and corporate governance?
If you look at, I developed the interest in ESG in last, I can say, precisely 4 years or 4 years only. Previously, this word has come to me through geopolitical news. So whatever, then I got inspired and went to deeper into the subject. I found this amazing of this ESG is going to come into the India. Then I saw few companies' financial reports also. How companies are serious. I have seen some few Indian companies are showing phenomenal interest on their report, they exhibited their things. Then I believe that the going forward, so India is the upcoming market, the GDP is on the rise. I feel that a lot of foreign companies going to come to India either to launch or collaborate. Now the words like ESG, green energy, or green funding, these are all going to be the buzzwords. I feel this will be great value to the corporate and as a community, it's going to add value. That's what my view on this.
Yeah. So as an ESG and corporate governance expert, what values do you bring to the table?
See, I feel going forward, the sustainability or ESG is going to be part of everybody's strategy. It should be. So all the corporate strategy should be aligned with ESG or sustainability. It should be in the mind of the people. And also all the KMPs and cross-functional teams, they should take this as a part of their strategical initiative also, because it is going to be order of the day, and it should be embraced by all the people and all the employees. That is going to be the order of the day, and I feel this will foster good innovation and inspiration to all the people also. Initially, it is a bit difficult, but once you tell, as the motto is good, it will bring a lot of inspiration and innovation to the people. If I see having extensive experience myself in business strategy, corporate strategy, and strategic planning, managing, and execution, I feel I'm having capability to lead this to implement all these initiatives, or I can volunteer myself to serve for any committee for dedicating for this purpose. I feel so.
So, what are some changes you expect to see with the advent of all these new technologies like IoT, AI, ML, blockchain, big data, digital twin, Web 3.0 in your field or the corporate world?
So, Tanvi, if you see, I observed this always technology. When the market was growing, we are also growing. The technology was evolving every stage. If you look back, I think you must be very young. In 90s, 92s, the SAP was introduced. That was a new technology at the time. The SAP implementation created a great value to our organization in terms of finance, production, distribution. We played. Then later in 2000, we introduced a Sale Field Force app technology, which controlled, like as I told you, it will control mass how the field is acting. We can come to know in our head office and desktop. So always technology always play important role. It increases efficiency. So the most important thing is all systems, all implementation, it create a now efficient function in all the departments, whether it is a finance, or it is a production, or it is a like distribution. It's going to add a phenomenal impact. Overall, the efficiency, once you introduce, it will have great value. I think with the advent of technology, we can now increase efficiency in people management, customer relation, finance, and supply chain, because the feedback is going to come very fast to you, and you can act as per the feedback. Company performance is going to increase. But one point I want to add here, it is important to remember that technology is going to add to your core strategy. It cannot be your core strategy.
Yeah.
So that is the one point I wanted to add in that. So it should add to your core strategy. It will be a tool to execute your core strategy. And I feel your technology alone cannot be a core strategy.
So we're building a community here of industry magnates. The move is meant for cross-pollination of knowledge and building a knowledge-sharing community of corporate giants and industry experts. What are your thoughts about this initiative taken by Mr. Zishan Pathan, Mr. Heval Mehta, and the whole World Development Corporation team?
It's very amazing to see when I see a lot of corporate giants at one platform. They achieved various accolades, various performance across the industry, and these people are really commendable performance. Not only their respective field, they indirectly added great value to economical growth of India. So make all them in one platform. Hats off to Mr. Zishan and Havels, bringing to the one platform. And I think this team of entire this WTP this addresses the important issue that Indian economy is going to be in a big way. A lot of government, a lot of corporates going to evolve. So really they address that gap, and they build up this pool of corporate leaders. So really addressed in terms, it's a good service to Indian government or Indian economy also. It's a good work done by them. I'm amazed to see all in one platform.
Great, sir. It was fantastic conversing with you, and I'm confident that your insights will truly inspire future leaders. Thank you so much once again for joining us today, sir, and wish you the best for your future endeavors.
Thanks, Sambi, and thanks to all your team.
Have a great day ahead, sir.